it in building foundations, again, throughout the world. You'll find it mostly in the Asian and European markets right now.
Ok, se han construido muchos puentes en Estados Unidos, en China y alrededor del mundo. Se han utilizado también mayormente en Asia, en lo que son los cimientos de edificios. Haya quedado demostrada y comprobada la fortaleza y la durabilidad de estas barras.
Should we tell them a little bit about the history of this being developed in Russia?
Yeah, in the Ukraine.
You can do that. It was started off in the 70s. Do you know the history?
A little bit.
Okay, go for it.
Let them know that this has been developed in Russia about 40 years ago, and it was not allowed to leave until the Iron Curtain fell. And they developed this because of a shortage of steel from the war.
Ok, este desarrollo también de basalto se encuentra en Rusia desde hace 40 años. Lo que pasa que no se conocía de esto y no se liberó durante pues, hasta la Guerra Fría y todo eso, ¿no?, que hubo allá. Pero ya se está conociendo esta tecnología.
Do we have any other questions?
Buenas noches. Sí, mi pregunta es, ¿hasta cuántos niveles IO o altura se pueden construir con estas barras de basalto?
How high can you construct using salt?
Right now we haven't tested the height. This is best used in horizontal flooring and subflooring. We have found that the hollow rebar, because of its increased strength, can withstand the flexure of the building blowing in the wind, and it doesn't have any of the vertical shearing problems. So we're starting testing for high-rise structures.
Ok, se ha utilizado mayormente para lo que son los cimientos de los edificios. Se recomienda para el uso de construcción de edificios las barras, pero que no son el núcleo sólido, ¿okay?, sino que tienen el agujero hueco. Y son las que mejor soportan la flexión de un edificio, bueno, lo que son vientos o movimientos sísmicos.
Ahora están usando para los pisos horizontales, ¿no? Lo que viste en algunas de las fotos son los mismos barras, pero con hueco. Y como estas soportan hasta más peso, esto están haciendo las pruebas ahora para construir verticalmente, que realmente van a ver exactamente cuántos pisos puede construir utilizando dos maneras.
Buenas noches. Bueno, tenía dos preguntas, no sé si puedo.
John.
Está bien. Lo que pasa, ustedes dijeron
John.
que el basalto no se puede doblar, que no es muy sencillo.
John.
Está bien, pero tradicionalmente
Un momento.
nosotros trabajamos con estribos que tienen doblez. Ahora, por lo visto, trabaja más que todo longitudinalmente, sea columna o sea viga. ¿Es posible combinar este producto en basalto con acero tradicional para los estribos? Y la otra pregunta, ¿es posible usar, ya que es mucho más ligero el basalto, en las viguetas pretensadas, como lo que se usan aquí, ¿no? Bueno, ya está en el Perú, en el caso, bueno, más común es FIR, la empresa que lo comercializa. Y bueno, y claro, ¿y por qué no? El porqué el posible usarlo.
Okay, Dave, just so you know, he's got a two-part question coming, so let's address your point after we get this two-part question in.
I'm going to explain one part.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Tell John. Van a explicar algunas de las preguntas, pero sí se puede doblar. Lo que pasa es que la ACI no recomienda,
yes,
no le gustan. Entonces, como están bajo los altos niveles de calidad que podemos ofrecer, no doblamos. Entonces, por eso está prefabricado, está predoblado. Pero realmente sí se podía doblar. I'm telling him that you could bend them, but ACI does not recommend it. That's why we.
Oh, that was the second question?
That was the first question.
Yeah, the first question, no bending.
We
For the
told-
ACI.
Because of the ACI. I told him
Right.
you could actually, in theory, do it, but it's not recommended because it does not keep up with the ACI specification.
Right. So the second part of the question is, he wanted to know if this could be used in existing steel structures, and the answer is yes, it can. This is used for repair work, especially along the coast where you see salt water reacting with the steel.
That's perfect.
Sí, la respuesta es que sí se puede utilizar las barras de basalto en estructuras donde ya hay barras de acero, sobre todo en la zona de costa donde hay un problema pues de, usted sabe, ¿no?, corrosión por la sal y todo este tema. Es posible.
Okay. So Dave, go ahead with your point.
Buenas noches, disculpe.
The Kiovsky Descent 7A is 533 feet. It was constructed using basalt rebar at an altitude of 53 floors.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, go ahead and relay that.
Where was that located again?
Where was that located again?
That's the Ukraine.
Okay,
Kiovsky Descent 7A.
so in the Ukraine, they had built a 54-floor building. 53 floor
Ok,
building.
en Ucrania hay un edificio que se ha construido basado en barras de basalto con una altura de 54 pisos. Entonces creo que eso sí responde a la pregunta de que qué tan alto se puede construir con estas barras.
But they're probably not following ACI standards.
But how long has it been up there?
Probablemente no están siguiendo los estándares de HI, que son los que hemos presentado acá.
How long has it been up there?
Yes, how long has it been up there?
It was constructed in, the end of construction was 2 years ago.
They finished construction 2 years ago.
Okay, sí,
47 floors total.
están diciendo que se terminó esta construcción de 54 pisos hace 2 años.
Okay. Any more questions?
O sea que solamente fabrican ustedes barras corrugadas como las que están acá, o tienen platinas, T o vigas.
Basalt or bar or the fibers?
Yeah, well, actually, we have some fibers and some mesh samples with us that we can show you. But they do come in a variety of shapes. We showed you slides of the additional shapes.
Ok, no solamente hay barras, hay material de basalto en distintas formas. Acá hay unas muestras y es como las que han visto en las diapositivas. Ahí le van a pasar las muestras.
Come here. Okay. Mesh samples. You can repeat. Look, these aren't for free. You can feel free to take a look. These are mesh samples. There you go. One at a time, guys. I got to keep eyes on this. Oh, in a sec. Basalt chopped fiber as the additive to the concrete. Well, instead of passing all these around so that I lose them, if you'd like, we'll put them at the table, and you guys can come to the table and play with them a little bit. I just wanted to specifically answer his question. Okay?
Tell them, Pedro. No, Pedro, tell them.
¿Quieren acá?
No, outside. After.
At the table right here.
Ok,
Where?
si quieren ver las muestras de diversas formas que hay de basalto, los invitamos a que vayan al área de afuera, donde podrán verlo con mayor calma y mayor detalle.
At the table. At the table.
This is
That's
3/4.
it.
We know that. But I don't think that's half. You have to take it more.
All right. Do we have any other questions? In Spanish, please. Somebody who's paying attention.
Say that again.
Do we have any other questions?
¿Más preguntas?
Sí, buenas noches. ¿Cuál es el porcentaje de elongación de estas barras y a qué grado de acero corresponderían?
The elongation of. Oh no, it's
Is that what he's
right.
saying?
Steel elongates with heat. Right. Well, yes. Metal expands. Sure. No, there is. Okay. So the first question is: the salt is a rock and expands at the same rate of the concrete. So as it heats up, you're going to see the same expansion coefficient, or similar expansion coefficient.
They're both rocks.
Ok, el basalto es una roca y por lo tanto tiene el mismo grado de coeficiente de dilatación que el concreto. Esto lo hace ideal porque al ser una única estructura con un único grado de dilatación no presentará grietas por problemas de calor.
Okay. And the second part was? Yeah, I have to load another slide. They're asking for the comparative slide for how does this compare to steel, and what's the calculation? So let me see. Let me show the desktop, and I'll pull that up real quick.
Slide 30, my slide 30.
Your slide 30. How about the slides that I sent you? Could you take a look at that?
I don't have them on screen.
Okay.
The ones in the
I think I have it here. Yeah, let me get the.
Was it this one?
No, it was the one for that shows the calculations comparing what kind of steel you need, how much basalt do you need versus steel. You had let me see if I have it here. We have a calculation for that does. Let me just.
Right. He has a chart.
Yeah, it's not a chart. Is that, Frank? Is that a chart that shows That's not the comparison. It's how much basalt do we need instead of steel?
Can you see the screen?
Is that the form?
No. Let me get it back up. Yes, we see that. Sure.
That's the one we had in one of the slides.
Yeah, that one. That's the slide.
This one?
Yes. Let me see if I can.
My slide 25.
Your slide
Pull it up
25.
on the slides,
Yeah, let me see if I have
Was it
that.
in the presentation?
No, not in this
Was
one.
it?
Not in this one. No.
Okay.
That's why I was pulling up the. I got that in a different presentation. Un momento. I have that. No. This. Yeah, I might. Yeah, no, there specifically is a formula. Hang on. You did. That was the one thing that I specifically wanted you to put in here, and you yeah, the calculation. It's not in here. Okay.
You can't take it from screen to overhead?
No, you're on screen right now, but it's not coming out clearly even at 20 feet.
What if he drops?
We can provide that to
The
you.
JPEG?
Can you ship me a screenshot of a JPEG? Just do a quick shift print screen.
Yeah.
Send me a screenshot. Un momento, we're going to send you a screenshot of the calculation. In the meantime, while we're loading that up, does anybody else have a question? Over there.
Vamos a sacar el formulario,
Over there, right?
pero mientras hay otra pregunta.
Oh, no, over here?
He's got one.
Okay.
Oh, there's screens over there. He's got one.
Okay.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Quería preguntar acerca de cómo se llama
¿Puedes sacar
el proceso constructivo con el basalto es igual que con el uso del acero, es el mismo y escuchaba también de que se utiliza menos recubrimiento. ¿Hasta cuánto es el recubrimiento para poder proteger porque para el acero normalmente utilizamos 4 centímetros de recubrimiento de concreto para proteger, ¿no?, la estructura? En el caso del basalto, ¿cuánto tiene que ser el recubrimiento ¿no?, del concreto?
I think he's saying that normally they use 4 centimeters of concrete for the steel, when to protect the steel when they do concrete. He's asking what the standard is for basalt in comparison to how much concrete you need.
Okay. I
Use
believe
about 25% less.
it's approximately 25% less concrete.
Es aproximadamente 25% menos concreto. Me gusta el concreto.
Buenas noches. Un favor.
My home computer doesn't have the utility to print that.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get that to you.
Okay.
We'll get it for him.
Go ahead for the question. I'm not going to forget.
Está bien.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Con el costo de este material del basalto es bastante diferente con el costo del acero que usamos actualmente aquí en Perú. Y si se podría ver algo físico, ¿no?, una viga, una columna armada como presentación para que se vea mejor, ¿no?
Oh, okay, that's a good question. What is the cost difference between steel and basalt, right?
Right.
Okay. It's approximately, when you use the solid core, approximately the same as steel, but the amount of materials and logistics is where you see the biggest savings. So you have less concrete that you're using, easier transport and shipping, and that creates an overall decrease in the cost. But when you use the hollow core, you're seeing a savings of approximately 25% over steel.
Plus the logistics.
Just pound for pound. Yeah, in addition to everything else, the cost per meter is about 25% less when we use the hollow core.
Ok, en el caso del basalto contra el acero, los